What's up, everybody? Right now we're at Comuna 13, which is Comuna 13 in English. So here in the Comuna 13, this used to be one of the most violent and, kind of oppressed areas of Medellin, where a lot of the violent acts from before in history happened, and a lot of the, crazy history happened, where a lot of people that lost loved ones still don't even know how some of them disappeared from the past. And we're gonna show you what it's like today. So guys, in the middle of this community there are escalators, which is kind of crazy, and they're all just leading all the way to the top. This was not the place I was expecting an escalator to be. So as we're walking up the escalators, we found a group of dancers, and they were killing it. They were getting it, and even I wanted to jump in and dance, but I can't dance like that. Comuna 13 was not always dangerous. In the 1940s, it actually was just farmland where fruits and vegetables were actually cultivated. And then in 1946, a large piece of farmland was actually sold to become residential neighborhoods. But then that wasn't really it. In the 60s and 70s is where really things took off from there, where most of the farmland actually got sold to become residential neighborhoods of what it is now today.
Medellín, gracias, me han hecho sentir en mi casa. Desde el día en que me preguntaron si algo me pasa. Qué extraño el pabellón.
So in 1970 and 1980, there were a lot of people displaced by drug and gun violence from other areas of Antioquia, which is the state Medellin is in. And so with that being said, a lot of those people that were actually coming here were just poorer people that didn't have too much skills. They were either farmers or, you know, just construction workers. And those people, you know, were kind of targeted by the, you know, cartel and different, you know, types of groups that were, you know, trying to seize control of the Comuna. Because there wasn't a lot of things, they built their houses out of materials that they could just salvage up, water that was contaminated, and they stole the electricity for the most part. And so with that being said, they were taken advantage of by, you know, the people who were trying to seize control. And it was because this was a strategic point in Medellin. It's a very, very central area where they could move their drugs and they could move their guns to. And so that's why they wanted to take control of Comuna 13. So the two groups that were making the lives of the residents of this zone so impossible, so dangerous, was called the FARC and the ELN. And they were two illegal paramilitary groups that were, you know, obviously trying to take control because of the whole strategic point of moving their drugs and their guns here. This lasted all the way till the new president was elected in 2002, and he declared a war on pretty much those paramilitary groups to try to stop it. And with good reason, and because the people that were living here were living in fear. I mean, this is not a way to live where murders are happening daily. Like, I mean daily, and this isn't even a big zone for it to be happening daily. I mean, it is pretty big, but not like ridiculously big, like a whole huge city of millions and millions of inhabitants. So, you know, it's good that after 2002, or during it actually, is where it started to then leading on to the next couple of years to making it a much safer place. So in 2002, the first operation to try to, you know, liberate the people of Comuna 13 started, and it was on May 21st of that year. And so that wasn't necessarily a very successful operation. Actually, 9 innocent people lost their lives, all civilians, not even the paramilitary groups. It was 9 innocent ones, and it was a huge, huge slap in the face for the president, for the military, and for the government, you know, to kill 9 innocent people. So in October of that same year, there was Operation Orion, and that operation lasted 3 days with 1,500 military members, 2 helicopters, and 1 tank. It said that that operation killed a lot of innocent lives, but it also wiped the guerrilleros. And the guerrillas or guerrilleros, you know, were the most important thing, but also, you know, it's not good that they lost a lot of innocent lives in the making. And so with that happening, it pretty much handed control to the paramilitary groups in the area, and that was another problem for them. So from 2002 to 2006, the residents were angry with what happened in 2002, and you know, they started to voice their opinions with street art, and from there it became a very, very popular thing where they were actually just, you know, creating these beautiful murals, as you can see behind me with the Black Lives Matter ones, and that one's newer obviously, but some of the other ones that you've seen in the video are more traditional and start telling the story about what happened here in Comuna 13. So in 2006, the government started investing into the community here, and By 2008, they built a new cable car line that connected the community so much more, way more than what it was before. And so then in 2011, they built 6 escalators here to help the community not have to climb the more than 1,200 feet up to connect them to their homes from the bottom, which is where the city is connected. So nowadays in 2020, this place is totally different than what it was before. It is beautiful with all the artwork. It's an international destination, meaning that people from all over the world come to see what Comuna 13 is like today with all the artwork and everything. So guys, if you like my videos, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and I'm gonna teach you how to become a citizen of the world.